Turn that frown upside down.
We made it to Sumeru. Our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, but Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to... Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander. Hey there! We're not from around here. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, look, she's sitting over there. Wait, what should we do now? Do we try asking her for direction? It looks like she's meditating or... Oh! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. What's happening? Traveler? This is... Sure it's not serious? The travelers...
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once... Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once.
Sorry.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but...
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires... So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all...
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was... That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second.
Sure. Let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and... Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out. So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to... The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, for now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having... Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but... hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over... feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your... But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we... Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not... but please remember that you still need to...
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides,
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the...
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right, we'll be heading into the...
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that's...
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be... They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facility. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard to... by the way, Kale...
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity. The sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Uh-huh.
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not too sure?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from... Because you...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during... There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming... sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just...
sorry. I was
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot So, how do you know that we've...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde... I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But... Yep, so please know that you... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendroarchon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord...
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one... So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a...
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet...
The Dendroarchon statue of the Seven is up there. You should try touching it like the other ones we found. Paimon bets you'll definitely get a response from the Dendroarchon. Yeah. Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Or the name does seem to fit the stat? Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this... Huh? Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon? Or was there something moving? Yeah, that's it. Small and round, like cabbage. It really freaked Paimon out. Whatever it was. Actually, on second... Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
You must be tired after all that climbing.
By the way, Kale, have you...
A creature that looks like a veggie? Well... Wow, fascinating! It almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you... Oh, I almost forgot. Are you...
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides,
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll...
no, you dropped...
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack. Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so...
You really know how to compliment the chef. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as...
Oh!
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little... Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's... I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master's actually... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? I've always wanted to... Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher. In fact, Master's the one who taught me...
Really? Paimon would have never... Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even cared... Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire...
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master...
Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh! Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time...
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon...
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically...
Time to relax.
I'm dead on my feet. I think.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have... Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dust birds.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's...
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she be...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too... I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered...
So, Tighnari...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds and... So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past. Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing... But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So,
Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said...
right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin in its final stages. The disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carried. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case... However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but... Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep...
Oh, Paimon had no...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get it. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotion.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest.
Yeah, we'd like to do...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's...
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those...
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Calpulata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Turn that frown upside down.
Lightning Slash!
Take this! Time to relax. Rain outlines your fate.
Lightning Slash!
There should be Nilotpala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4, we'll rendezvous here once you've gathered.
Sweet dreams.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Kainari.
Turn that frown upside down.
Hey, Kainari! We found the lotus.
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Kainari! Someone's calling your name.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just... Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? Been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared. Can you tell me the
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quick...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision.
Wait, Kainari! Why don't you...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when... As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive...
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the... Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. And we typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of...
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the... Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push your... Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Take this!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Can't handle your drink!
Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Time to relax.
Lightning slash! Rain outlines your fate.
Sweet dreams!
Body and mind. On a rock!
Time to relax.
Lightning slash!
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering!
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but what?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that, if that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, this presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase.
Huh? But why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from... Oh, by the way, have you heard of... Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can... I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifest. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures... I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the wither... Alright, that's enough on this topic for the...
Turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams! Time to relax.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you?
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? All Paimon sees...
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not But wait, how'd you know that she...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about that's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with her. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at...
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure... Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia, are you...
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait, why does... Huh? Hot things out here and what happened? And where are we? Really? Oh. This place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Sweet dreams! Turn that frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Look at you, Boozle. I'm a rot.
Sweet dreams. Turn that frown upside down. Time to act.
Take this!
Sweet dreams. Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Turn that frown upside down. Witness the power of the whack. Know my sword. Sweet dreams.
Sayonara special!
Time to relax.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good. The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to...
Strange place. Plotting. Bow before the abyss!
Yeah! Lightning Slash!
Sweet dreams! Rain outlines your fate.
Decimate!
Take this! Thunderclap!
Bad dreams be gone! Oh, turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams!
I'm a rock!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Lightning Slash! Look at you, Boomtown! I'm a rock!
Turn that frown upside down. A cheap shot. Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Sweet dreams!
I'm a rock! Take this!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gwa. I let my guard down. Bad dreams be gone.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly... But don't you fret now.
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Oh, guess that makes sense. Anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari...
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the... We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here...
Oh, really? I seem to
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious...
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself... You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream.
So, Hypatia, just what...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding. And at that very moment, I saw... In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could...
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few... I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save... Yes, no doubt about that. By the way... Sorry about that.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu...
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes.
Outrider Amber, reporting. All done! Let's use the empty Oh, it smells amazing!
Is it time for our session?
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm. Even though everything you meant, it took me nearly. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives.
So why does this incense allow people to...
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into... Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great...
Makes sense. But Paimon's gonna quit.
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation technique...
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of... Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irmin... If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee... I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper prep... That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm, while minimizing the possibility...
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be...
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no... However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can...
Oh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with... The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. I studied hard, but then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw it. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was... just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you...
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. World forget... if only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Pari... if you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the chance to ask her...
Time to relax. dreams.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Recent catch was definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to... I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to... As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for the...
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great...
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation.
I see. Well, I figured that given...
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this.
And what exactly does my master...
You'll know once you've arrived in...
And, how long will...
There's...
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the question? If that's the case, then I'm afraid...
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but all that can wait.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have...
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try?
Let me think. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's... Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like...
Oh? What is...
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of... Needless to say, this device...
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something important...
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined, she knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I've been waiting.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be... And, but I guess now I understand that
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for... We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's...
Thank you.
Oh? What is...
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those...
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember... Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will...
Time to relax. Turn that frown upside down.
Take this!
Time to act.
Lightning flash!
Body and mind.
Time to act.
Body and mind. Time to relax. Turn that frown upside down.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides... Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Ruka... After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was... Here are your Akasha terminals. To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with...
Oh! Since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing! It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know.
Exactly. That, and with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. 500 years ago, the sages fell... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking... Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived? You too,